Hello, everybody. I just want to do a quick, brief discussion on self-reflection and how it can actually benefit you. Doing some self-reflection really helps calms you mentally, physically, and emotionally. It helps you be able to realize and see some things from the outside world along within yourself. You gain to be able to do some meditating. I like to do some meditation alone by myself. A lot of times I like to just lay in the bed, relax my mind, relax my body, relax my soul, and just think about some previous things that has happened in the past, some rights, some wrongs, some situations I may be eligible to possibly own up to one day, and be able to truthfully apologize, be able to sincerely even mean it. And I mean, even if that takes from having to write it down in the form of a letter, if it has to take step by steps from listening to certain songs, certain music, to where the lyrics hit me a bit differently because it reminded me of how wrongful, or even how right, or even how I could verbally word the correct things that's needed to be said, so that you can understand where I may have been coming from within my point of view, so that we could be able to find that foundation, that finalization of a troubling situation. Reflecting has definitely taken me a huge way. It has taken me extremely far. I have done some self-reflecting on a lot of decisions that I have allowed myself to make within my lifetime. I personally have decided to step away from my family and be solo alone to myself. I have decided to, not saying I'm not cool with people, but I'm not as close with them as people in the past have made known for me to have been with them. I stay a lot to myself now. I look at their lifestyles compared to where my lifestyle is currently at. I do some self-reflecting as to what could I possibly have done better? Where could I possibly have led myself if I wouldn't have made this certain type of decisions? Or not decisions, let's say if I wouldn't have made this certain type of actions, if I didn't allow myself to make certain actions that I've allowed myself to be placed into. I had the opportunity to be able to act possibly different, and instead I allow myself to act wrongfully. I allow myself to act within a type of honor to protect that led me into a different type of situation that changed my life cycle a totally another way, to where I have this whole new branch of a tree that I have to hold on to where one day it may possibly fall, and then I have to re-climb onto the tree again just to grab onto a stronger one. It's that type of life cycle. It's that type of cycle of life that comes into as a roller coaster, going up and down within the decisions and the actions that you allow yourself to make. But then also you gaining that self-reflection on, okay, me in the mirror, me being that man in the mirror, me seeing me fully in one full piece, and possibly having this tunnel vision of seeing me 2 more times beside me, to where I got the dark side of me, and then I also have the light side of me. Which pathway am I willing to go and take now? How else could I really break it down to where this self-reflection could lead you and to where it could guide you? You know, you got those Indians, you got those different tribal rituals, to where the evil and the goodness, they also do help within helping you gain some self-reflection as well. It definitely helps you. It definitely has helped you. I used to be extremely evil. Deep down inside, I used to be low-key rude, low-key mean, respectful in my grandparents' house, of course. They didn't play that. It was definitely a yes ma'am, no ma'am. It was definitely that food was good. It was definitely a good morning, a good night. It was definitely like quietness, don't speak when I'm talking. It was when it came to them, it was a whole new Jasmine. Like there's a whole new grandchild in the house. And when it came to the outside world, it was, you get the hood Jasmine, you get the it's whatever type. Like we can do all of that. Like it's whatever type. So I mean, ones that know me personally, ones that has gotten to meet me personally, like they definitely know the different sides of me. They know the lovable Jazz. They know the emotional Jazz. I done broke down, man. I done cried. I done screamed. I done fought. I done done it all, man. I done done it all. But it's throughout time, I done just look back, did some reflecting on myself, and I'm just like, I'm here. I'm here. I'm not locked up in jail. I'm not on a run. At least I believe I'm not on a run. Last time I checked, I'm not on a run. I'm working. I'm managing. I'm surviving. At least I can honestly say I'm surviving. I'm doing my best to keep myself looking presentable. I'm presentable. I'm eating. I give me a meal on my stomach. I give me some food on my stomach. I definitely make sure I do my best to continue to drink enough water. I try to still be there for people, even within just being a listening ear instead of a running mouth. A lot of times when it comes to you finding somebody who's trying to be within self-reflecting or having another person help them reflect on themselves within a questionnaire, because people do that. A lot of people do that. They like to ask others questions just to see what answers you got, to be able to help bounce back a reflection or a view that they thought of within themselves. So I mean, I do my best to be that big listening ear and not do too much and run in my mouth. And it's just like, I hear you. I hear everything that you're saying. You just got to take it one step at a time. You got to try to figure it out. You got to do what you got to do. But that's just me though. I'm not saying that's something that everybody may be easy to do. I've always been a good listening ear. I've always definitely have been a good listening ear. But that's just the gist of the self-reflecting. I just wanted to touch base on that because it's something that I've noticed that's a huge necessity from a lot of people that I've been coming into surroundings around, people that I've been seeing a lot through my timeline, people that I've been seeing just all over. Like it is so important. It is so important to do your best to continue to do some self-reflecting and make sure that you are that for sure, and that you are that okay with a lot of things that you may even allow to come out of your mouth, or that you allow to even do in regards to another person, or even say to another person, or even just the audience alone by itself, because you definitely don't want to allow yourself to be looked at as a person that's a hypocrite, a person that's contradicting or being biased all the time, or a person who's being nothing but a critic. You know, like every time I turn around, like there's nothing but critics, but a critic attitude, a critic comment, a critic look. You know, like you don't want to be that type of person that has other viewers and other people that's looking at you as a hater, basically, like a shade blocker, like a obstacle. You want to be able to enlighten. You want to be able to open up some minds, open up some soul. You want to be able to gather and still be able to bring people towards you, not push them away. So I just want my followers, my friends, my fellow family members and everybody to just take that time when you're eligible to, and still remember the importance of the self-reflection, and to remember how important it is to grow mentally, grow physically, grow emotionally, and to live strong.